actually are. And so I'm going to go straight into announcements. Yes, please sit. Before we do that, Secretary, can you come forward and do the welcome, please? And please announce the raffle while you're at it. It's a $100 Amazon.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to those there in TV land watching us this morning. So far, I will kick off our welcomes to everyone here in person, and also to our delighted guest, President Chantal Nesbitt from Republic of Nassau. If you want to say hi to everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good
Also to PJ Mario, if you want to introduce your daughter for us.
Sure. Good morning. Over Terry to guest, my daughter Mariah.
And Mr. Torelli, of course, again, hopefully I see you back here, Mr. returning to us.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Now, in the chat, I see a few names I don't recognize, so if you don't mind dropping in the chat a quick introduction for yourself. I don't know how to pronounce this. Dalude, sorry.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's Dalude. Dalude.
Nice to hear from you. Apologies for messing up your name. Which club are you with? Are you visiting us?
Sir, yes, sir. I'm visiting.
From which club? Sorry.
Pardon?
Which club? Sorry, which club are you visiting from? Or are you just a guest?
I'm just a guest.
Well, welcome, and hopefully you enjoy our meeting today.
Thank you so much.
I think that's all of our guests I see in person and in the chat. If I missed anyone, please wave your hand, let me know.
Sorry, my assistant secretary said she's online, but I don't know if it's the wrong name. She said she's waiting for the host.
Sorry, what's her name?
Francina Benedict.
I'll check on that, but Ms. Kennedy, until we get to you, welcome to our meeting. But I'll sort you out in a second. Is there anyone else? Oh.
No, my
Welcome back again to us. And also, as we kick off today's meeting, there's a raffle prize this morning, a $100 Amazon gift card. So those who are listening online, please drop your purchases in the chat. And it's the regular price, I think, 1 for 3, 1 for 5, 3 for 10. So those in person, please bring your cash. If you're online, just drop it in the chat and we'll send you an invoice. And with that, welcome everyone, and back to you, President Dolan.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so that announcement was supposed to be the announcement of the raffle. All right, so let me add my bit of welcome, President Jackson and your team from Rotary Club of Nassau. It's great to have you here. All right, so we now have birthdays and anniversaries. Are there any birthdays and anniversaries there tomorrow?
We have some anniversaries.
Please give her a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone, in person and on Zoom. We have no birthday celebrations this week, but we do have a few road-anniversaries and an anniversary, a wedding anniversary. Yes, Father Lake, he's here. I'm just so your Zoom people can see you. He's celebrating 21 years On July 25th, it's wedding anniversary, so you know in July. We congratulate her. He just walked in for those on Zoom, so happy wedding anniversary, 21 years, almost. And also, guess who's selling a road anniversary this week on July 25th? You Mr. Light Point. Congratulations again. According to our records, you joined Rotary on July 25th. He made the arrival this morning, so he's been with us for just about 9 years.
Thank you.
So happy road anniversary, as well as Rona Ashford and Barry Smith, all of them celebrating road anniversaries this week. So congratulations, everyone. And thank you.
Thank you. Great job as usual. Here tomorrow. So now at the Sarge, are you ready? You pulling out your joke? Please give him a big round of applause.
I don't know if this still have a specific.
Good morning, everybody. Everyone's good morning today. I'll start off with mine as usual. Myself, so if you're late, it's all fine. And still wearing your label.
Yeah.
The joke for this morning is
Yeah, sure.
we have a Bahamian, a Jamaican, and a Trinidadian who are on a ship when the devil appeared. The devil said to them, throw something in the sea, and if I find it, I will eat you. But if not, I will be your slave. The Jamaican threw in the diamond first. The devil found it and ate it. And the Trinidadians threw in a gold ring. The devil found it and ate it. The Bahamian opened a bottle of water and poured it out and said, find out if you buy.
My Sarge, you know, when I asked him to be Sarge, he was so shy. No, I don't think I can do this. I said, no, you got this. And trust me, he's been doing some great jobs. So, would you agree? All right, let me now take announcements. I'm going to invite Kiki Sophia to the podium because we have our golf tournament coming up, and I know we're all excited about that. If you have notices, please line up right behind Kiki Sophia. Thank you, brother.
Work alone. Good morning, fellow Rotarians guests. We are in the final stages of the golf tournament. The committee is working very, very hard to make sure that this year, this is our third year for the golf tournament, we have a successful tournament. As you know, we have PDG's Felix's car on the hole-in-one, and it's up to the rest of us to try to get that from him. Right, sir? There you go. No, but seriously, we really need your support as we draw near to the tournament. We have to give Royal Blue some numbers by the 1st of August. That's next week. We are only at maybe 36 players to date. Some of you have indicated that you're going to be playing and you've not registered yet. We really need you to register your guests so that we can get up to that 52 player mark. That's the only way we're gonna have a successful tournament. We're still looking for prizes. We have some wonderful gifts in terms of giveaways for winners. We have trophies, we have gift cards, we have dinners, we have, you name it, we have some of that for the winners. But we need players to give the gifts away too. We are also going to have this year for the first time a junior playoff because we have 6 juniors playing in the tournament. And we didn't feel that it was right for them to play against the veterans and the seniors. So we are going to give them prizes separate and apart from the regular golfers. So please, 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 for Rotarians, it's only $300. For others, it's $350. So if you can assist, we really need you. Please don't be a couch potato in this club.
You're not playing, you can use your help for volunteers out there. And at a very minimum, we need you to be on your social media platform and pushing the flyer out to your contacts as well.
I want to make another point because I think sometimes we're not aware of some of the good work some of our Rotarians are doing. And I really want to take this opportunity to applaud P.E. Moss, and his group. He has done, a lot for the tournament. I'm not even going to spell them out this morning because we don't have time. But I want to thank Dino for his contributions to the tournament. Also, Rotarian Cresswell. Cresswell hasn't played golf before, but listen, he got the rhythm of it and has registered about 8 players himself. So listen, that's the kind of vigor and vim we need from the rest of you. Okay? Just saying.
Any other notices? All right, just to say that we had our board meeting and I know the secretary is working at preparing those minutes. The minutes will be shared with the club. In fact, one of the legislation that was passed recently is that the minutes must be shared within 30 days. So he will share them within the 30 days that's required. And there are lots of things in those minutes that we need to pay attention to. In the interest of time, I'm not going to go through or recap the entire board meeting, but please read the minutes and you'll see all that's happening behind the scenes. At this time, not sure if we have a quorum. Yeah, can we have a notice? Oh, sorry. I forgot somebody.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm sure I sent out to you a mentorship recruitment flyer. The Anglican Diocese, and it is an ecumenical movement. It was just started by the Anglican Diocese as a part of our social outreach initiative, has instituted what we call the Family Life and Domestic Violence Committee, something like that. My wife is very much involved with it. There is need for mentors. And by that, I mean, we are trying to mentor some young boys, some young girls, not necessarily the at-risk persons. We have another group that will deal with that. But with these particular mentors, they'll be just coaching young men or young boys, young girls preventatively. We want to prevent before we go on these youngsters. And that is particularly relevant for children who might be at risk or high risk. And the teachers will probably identify some of them. So we do need some mentors, men and women. Let us work to, first of all, prevent and where possible, eradicate domestic violence in our community. Thank you very much.
All right, so any other notices before we move on? Any other announcements? Any from our online participants? All right, there being none, we're going to move straight into our voting session. And I now invite PAG Mario to guide us through this part of the program. Please give him a round of applause.
Madam President. Good morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. So this part of the meeting is specifically for members and members who are present via Zoom or in person. And the purpose of the voting is to amend Article 5, Section 2 bylaws, which state that the regular weekly meetings of this club shall be held on Thursdays at 6:45 a.m. at the British Colonial Hilton, Nassau Province, the Bahamas. And as presented in the proposal or in the notice that was sent out in accordance with the bylaws, the options are 1, Munasan, Breezes, and Cryptowild. And those are the 2 options that we'll be voting on today. I think Duran is posting a link in the chat, so I'd like all members present and on Zoom. Was the link posted on Zoom as well? Yeah. Thank you. So I would like all members to go into the chat, Rotary Business Chat, click on the link, and that's where you'll be voting on the 2 options. Yeah, and we have confirmed that we have a quorum present, which is 1/4 of the membership. Membership is 17 members, 1/4 would be a little over 17 members. And we have, what's the total, Kevin, for this morning?
14. Sorry, 34.
Thank you. You have 34 members present. Yes. So once we encourage you to all to vote once the voting process is concluded, and we'll give you a copy before the meeting concludes. Thank you.
All right, so guys, you can open up your ballot and it says, hello, fellow Sunrisers, and then you start. The reason we ask you to tell us who you are is so that we ensure that it's persons who are present in the meeting. So it's not to see exactly what you vote for. Now, if you don't answer the question, it will not move. You will not be able to submit your ballot. All right, and the voting must be done at the meeting, not later today, so please vote now. All right, thank you. With that said, let me invite, Chairman Chervette, and she's going to share with us our wellness plans for 2022 to 2023. After that, I'd like Director Yvonne to give us an overview of our fundraisers that are coming up. Apart from the golf tournament, there are some other fundraisers that we need to be aware of.
Just a note about the link. After you were selected the venue, it says create a type form. I'm wondering.
No, you don't do anything.
So you don't do anything after you.
No, that is if you were wanting to create a ballot of your own.
Okay, I see.
All right, so just ignore that.
So we can just click after that because it doesn't say submit or anything.
Yes, it did say submit.
No, I didn't. No, it doesn't say submit, no. It just says right to the screen that says create a type form.
I think mine said that.
Yes, I don't like this. This is right. So far.
Did you get to? No. Yeah, I thought I saw.
I saw the type form thing too. I just closed it.
All right, okay. Chairman.
Hi, good morning all once again. Good morning. My name is Chervette Stevenson. I am the chair of the Wellness Committee for this year. And I just wanted to just briefly tell you what the intended plans would be. So the main purpose of the Wellness Committee of the Nassau at Sunrise is to actually promote a culture of physical, psychosocial, and psychological and emotional well-being for our members by providing activities and support that result in healthier lifestyles. The goals of the committee include increasing awareness and factors contributing to physical and mental well-being, inspiring and empowering members to take responsibility for their own health, and encouraging our members to make healthier lifestyle choices. Some of the potential ideas or plans that was presented at the business meeting would be a fitness challenge. For example, a walking challenge for the members, and our Braces president has offered to give every 3 months a $500 contribution to the member who has actually walked the longest distance or has had lost the most calories. I think that's a good incentive. He's not allowed?
Yeah, he's already at least walking. We're trying to get others who don't move that.
Yes, to start moving. And then that would be done by various sources. We can actually use our cell phones to track our miles, or even for those who have fit bands, you can track your miles that way too. And hopefully we can start that within the next month or so. No, that's what I told me, we can start it in the next month or so. Also, as well, we want to start a 6 glass a day for 30-day challenge for those. So cut back on no juices, no soft drinks, so just water. 21 days of gratitude challenge. I think when we talk about health, we fail to realize that health actually starts from the inside. So I thought it would be a good reminder for us to look at the little small things that occur in our daily life that we should be grateful for and we take for granted. Also too, again, trying to help with our mental well-being, a team vision board exercise that we can do as a collective body, and plot out your visions for yourself personally, for your business, for socially too, which you hope to accomplish this year in your lives. I know I could use this daily for stress management and mental health talks, showing us and teaching us healthy ways that we can deal with our overwhelming lifestyles. I also thought about 2 links to actually that we can provide links online where our members can have access to healthy online menus or even recipes that you can take home and do within your own individual homes, as well as an online cookbook that every member can download or donate to this online cookbook that every member can have an access to. So at the end of the year, we can have 30+ recipes of healthy food options that we can try. And also too, actually implementing weekly information sessions on diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, some of the common cancers, so that as members and even for our families, that we can all be aware of what actually is happening with our bodies, and be able to pick up the signs early so that we can seek medical attention early. And then also a healthy snack of the month club, where every month that we can choose a healthy snack for the members to actually partake in, whether it's celery sticks, whether it's carrots, that you only for that month you would choose that healthy snack option. So these were just a few, not all, of the ideas that I had proposed to the business meeting that we just had a week ago. So if any, as time goes on, more ideas will come out. I'm also looking for committee members. Thank you to Director Kenbrook for actually reaching out. Thank you to the RMV committee for also reaching out to where we can do a collaborative walkathon as well. So if anyone is interested or anyone would have any other ideas, I'm quite open. You can message me or you can talk to me after the meeting so we can start getting this started. But just a quick 5 minutes. I want everybody to get up. I want everybody. And I just want to thank you very much for doing, everybody just do a nice big stretch. You can stretch your legs. You can crack the neck, go back and forth. So literally just doing something 5 minutes, you can cut back on your calories by 20 to 50 calories per day, just 5 minutes of exercise. So think about that, putting that in perspective, just starting to get your body moving. Even if you're at your desk and you can't walk you don't walk everywhere, at your desk, you can do just basic stretches to help the circulation start moving, okay? So thank you guys for listening to me today. You can sit down now. Thank you for your support.
You're taking this thing too seriously.
Yeah, give it up for our wonderful chair. So I remember the Rotary Means Business says, help me, help you, help us, help them. Well, we have to be healthy to do all of that. So welcome to the Fitness Challenge, and I hope at the end of it that we will not only be healthier and fitter, but some of us will lose that COVID weight that we got over the last 2 years. All right, so next I will invite, if you're ready, Director Yvonne, just to tell us about the upcoming fundraisers up to December. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's all about the money. We can't do nothing without the money. So everybody knows it's all about the money. That's money, money, money. Everybody say money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
So the fundraising committee is all about the money. And I know,
I'm gonna go exercise today.
yeah, no one done this before. Probably it's time to do something.
Yeah.
So this
Girl,
is
that's my attention.
September 29th, we're planning on having a bingo game. And it's a bingo game. Bingo game, if everybody knows, is very, very simple. So,
My hand is right behind you. I work fine.
is interested in having a, being on the committee to help us, please feel free to call me. So we can arrange it. If you have any ideas about bingo, I played bingo as a child, but I do know it's a simple way to raise money. The more people participate, the more money we can get. Then on December 9th is the jazz concert. I think we identify somebody to as the artist. We have already identified an artist for that time, so we don't in the process of planning that. Then during the month of February, see how we can make money off that. Trust me, we can. So if you're married, if you're planning on getting married, if you're a couple, I would please register. I will let you know when that time comes to participate. So it's a lot of fun and it's going to be very interesting.
Well, there you go.
Those are the next fundraisers that we have over the next several months. And of course, there's a golf tournament. So we want everybody to participate as much as possible. These are simple, but they are money-making events. But we need your participation. Okay, thank you for listening, and I appreciate all of you because I know all of you want to participate in these fundraisers. And bring somebody with you. If everybody brings 2 people to this event, we'll make plenty money. Okay.
Thank you, Director Yvonne. And you know, Director Yvonne is very experienced at raising money, so we're happy that she decided to take on this portfolio this year. We have online our membership director, Director Simone, and she's going to give us an overview of the plans for membership. Membership month is coming up. This is our last meeting in July. August 1, we kick off membership month, and she has some great plans, which she's going to share with us this morning. So, Director Simone.
Thank you, President Doneth. Good morning, fellow Rotarians and guests. As noted, membership is a very exciting area because this is the space where we get to recruit new members, also to engage and excite our existing members to continued service in whatever capacity they choose to share their expertise. And so, as Doneth mentioned, our membership month is coming up, and we are also kicking off with a challenge, each one reach one. And we want all of our members to get very intentional about inviting someone to our meetings and also to our events, as Director Yvonne said, and to our community service initiatives. There are so many creative ways that we can get people interested in Rotary, and Secretary Kemi shared that he was attracted to Rotary because he went along on a reading exercise, and that really stimulated his interest in the club. So it isn't always about inviting them to a meeting, but that is also great. But it's also about showing them what people in action do, what Rotarians do, and why being a Rotarian is important. And so we will share more information of how you can canvas your personal network to invite people to our various initiatives and our meetings. Our focus for this year is really on 3 very important pillars, and that is recruitment, retention, and engagement. So we want to ensure that we increase our membership. The goal in the district is a 5 to 10% increase over the year. And so our ambitious target is 12 new members for this Rotary year. And I am sure that we're able to do that through our shared collaborative commitment to inviting people out to Rotary. With retention and engagement, this again is very important for us to make sure that our new members feel plugged in, because we know that Rotary is an international organization and it can feel overwhelming and daunting trying to understand the organization. So we want to do more to ensure that our new members feel plugged in and not lost. We want to ensure that we are mentoring them and buddying them through what it means to be a Rotarian and how to get active. And we also want to be very intentional about going after inactive members. And we know that the last few years have been challenging for the best of us. We know that people's workloads have changed, people's lives may have changed, and we want to show that we are a club that cares. And it's not just about getting you back into a meeting, but it's also about seeing how we can support you through whatever you may be journeying through, and to encourage members to come back to the club and to engage with us. And so that's just a real brief overview of what we have planned for membership this year. Back to you, President Donette.
Okay, thank you, Director Simone. All right, I like the fact that some of our online participants were able to actually participate in the meeting. We're still working on our hybrid to make it effective. Want to remind persons online to keep your mics muted, because it gives a disturbance to the meeting, and I'm sure to the others listening online. All right, so do we have the results yet before we move to?
Just say it, man.
Okay. Okay, so the Services Committee and Environmental were supposed to present this morning. Unfortunately, our director is not feeling well, so she's unable to present this morning. So we will find some space in the meetings, upcoming meetings, for them to make that presentation. All right, so. Results? Yes.
Can you fill the time with my job talk? One or two with you.
Oh, yes, maybe Sherbet, although we have heard, she was a speaker at one of our meetings and we had her bio, but I'm sure she's good for that. Please welcome to the podium. Is Akeisha still here? Oh, yeah, and then we'll go. So those were two that we actually had to move because we ran out of time.
Good morning once again. like I said, my name is Chevette. I am a pediatrician at PMH, and I also work at Doctor's Hospital as well, and in private practice at the Pediatric Place. I have been doing this now for a couple of years. I don't want to call the years, but it's been a couple of years. And I actually obviously find the joy in when I'm passionate about my kids, when you can tell when a child is not feeling well, and as soon as they start to feel better, they forget everything that you've done to them, from the sticks to the probing, whatever. So I learn a lot of patience from them. And they teach me how to be grateful every day. The other thing too, some of the things that I like to, I guess I enjoy, I'm OCD about my nails. I change them almost every day. That's a fun fact. I change them every day. The first thing that I see, yes, sir? Yeah, you'll never catch me sleeping when it comes to my nails. Yeah, that's one of the first things I look at or I see when I encounter people. So please forgive me, okay? But I am excited to, I was excited to actually join the Rotary Club. I am passionate about service. I like to learn new things every day. And I like the diverse background of individuals who are members of this club. So I think that I can learn something from each and every one of you, and vice versa. So I'm excited with this year is going to bring me. And I hope that I will just continue to grow, not just personally, but professionally as well. Thank you all.
Everybody, they put me on the spot, but I'm Keisha Goldsmith, and I'm an educator by profession. I work to Queens College. I'm employed with Queens College as a modern languages teacher, and I also work as a facilitator for the Center for Further Education. I've been teaching for 17 plus years. I never really wanted to be a teacher, but I don't like kids, I love them. Oh my goodness, and I just really have a joy. It's a fun thing. It's really fun for me. In my spare time, I do a whole lot of community service. I have a business, Bay's Foreign Language Unit, but right now my baby and my passion is really directed in Feed 9,000 Network. Or actually at my Rotary shows, like Thursday mornings. And we're still in the middle of doing summer camp, so we have to always do. Yeah, I love children. I love helping others. What else I like doing? I like doing a lot of stuff, but I'm so happy to be back here. Happy to be back home because I've always been passionate about community service and about giving back. So that's good. Yeah. And don't put me on the spot. I was just about to sit down. Go ahead. Oh, I do Spanish. I do Spanish in primary years at ELC. Primary and foundation years there. Yes. All right.
Talk about putting people on the spot. I'm going to invite Dario to the podium to tell those members who haven't seen Dario in about 2 or so years, and he's intended to rejoin the club.
Confess the sins first.
Yes, let's give it up for Dario.
Pleasant good morning. It's good to be back in Rotary Land, and I love this location anyway, so I was hoping I could vote. Yeah. All right, I'm Dario Tarelli. Do a lot of things per day. My core function now is I'm the commercial manager for the third largest shipping company in the world, CMA CGM. I locked down a contract as a consultant last year, February, so that kept me busy. Other than that, I still event manager, event owner. I own Rhythms Carnival Band. That's one of my love and joy, bringing carnival to the country. I also own BFS Bahamas, which is my greatest love of all is beer. I make beer every day. Come to my house, there's a 15 gallon fermentator fermenting beers all day. And I literally bought them yesterday. And so then and I will introduce a truck festival. I'm glad you mentioned the date. The 9th is your function, so I'll do the week before, so I can make sure we involved in that. So I'll introduce the truck festival. It's more car show, but for trucks, for rig heads, for wreckers, for fire engines, whoever want to showcase. Want to introduce that to the Bahamas. So I love to do new things. I'm also an artist. That's my greatest gift. I am an accomplished artist, and so I love to keep occupied and busy. So I could use my talent, my time. I do find time to sleep to get more with Rotary functions and all that. I put up a flyer with a Rotary, we partnered 2017 Rhythms and Rotary did a breakfast fest. I literally did a breakfast fest last week by Tony's Darling Bar, Beach Bar and Grill. So that's a great location. It's on the outdoors. That's a good fundraising location right there. Because I'm gonna lock it down once a month just to have a on the beach location. I found that in Nassau there's a much place that you can go on the beach and enjoy. So that's a great location for users. Any question?
So the R&B, we could schedule a house session for the family.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have a craft beer club, first craft beer club in the Bahamas, Rhythm and Brews. And so I teach you how to make beer and wine. I'm also a trained sommelier. So I spend many years, I spent 7.5 years at Heineken. I'm the first certified brewer in the history of the Bahamas. I introduced party buses to the Bahamas. My band was the first to launch Bahamas Carnival in the Bahamas. I did the first foam fed, so I love to think 3-4 years in advance. Most of my web page are 3-4 years old before I even launch something. Yes, so you can come learn how to make wine or beer. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, put it on schedule. Good morning once again.
So I should have asked you why you wanted to be back, but that's redundant. I had some wonderful times with Dario when I just joined, and a lot of our fundraisers we did together. I remember the breakfast party and others. So welcome back, and we hope that soon you will formally be back in the fold. All right, so do we have the results now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, PAG, please give him a round of applause.
No applause needed. You guys have already done your 5-minute workout. So the results of the raffle, well, sorry. The results of the voting process are as follows. We had 36 members voting, and 27 were in favor of crypto, 6 were in favor of Musan, Munisan, and 3 were in favor of Zoom. And so the vote carries in favor of meeting venue being changed to Crypto Island.
All right. Thank you, thank you. I want to invite Tanisha. Did I see Tanisha earlier, or she left? Happy birthday, belatedly. Enjoy, enjoy. And I have one for, no, there needs to be a huge fine for Director Simone. This is the second time I'm taking her gift, and she had a whole cake at the last one and didn't show, but this is for you, Director Simone. Please collect from my office later today. All right, I want to thank everyone for joining. We're going to have a fellowship after the meeting because we did skip over that because I thought we would not have had enough time. I want to shout out Dr. Robertson. Welcome, good to see you online, and welcome everyone to this morning's meeting. Hope you enjoyed, and we will now have our fellowship. But I invite I believe is it someone online to do our four-way test? I think it's Leroy. PP Leroy. Not sure if you were advised. Or was it PP Diana?
Diana Lynn.
Oh yeah, PP Diana. Please.
The four-way test. Good morning, one and all. Of the things we think, say, and do, is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it build
Goodwill and better friendships.
And last, everyone together.
Will it be beneficial?
Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, and then Director Durand. Oh, the raffle. Oh, I didn't get my raffle ticket.
I want that this.
Did you have tickets?
Yeah, we know we had it down. It's on the.
It's on the wheel.
Oh.
All right, so please. All right, so while we're waiting for the raffle, guys, so one of the options we have is to have breakfast. For the last couple of meetings, I've been doing some treats in the back. I'm not sure whose cupcakes those are.
Oh, they are ours for the birthday celebration.
Oh, for the birthday celebration. Oh, and they're not here. Some of them.
No, for
whoever
is here.
have it. Okay. So please have a treat before you leave. And I ordered some breakfast for this morning, but I'm not seeing the breakfast.
It's out there.
It's out there. Okay.
Yeah, so people can collect it on their way out.
Okay, so you can collect on your way out. The breakfast is $10. All right, it's grits and tuna this morning. So we will have breakfast options. We have someone who will be able to provide breakfast. I will share the flyer in the chat, so you can pre-order, and so the breakfast will come to the meeting. All right, so I'll share that. This morning, we just ordered the basic menu just to try things out. So are you ready, Director? All right, they're still preparing the wheel. All right, let me see who else I can call on suddenly. No, let me see who else I can call. Secretary Penny.
So good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So as a surprise to President Donnell, from our secretarial side, there are a couple of things we tend to try and assist other committees with to boost retention, to boost improve participation, etc. So today, of course, you'll have the different directors presenting on the activities that they're doing for the next couple of weeks. So one thing myself and Assistant Secretary Jimmy intend to do is after the meeting is to circulate a calendar for the next 2 weeks. So while we have our monthly calendar that's already been produced, listing out all of the activities for the entire year, we thought it may be better to break that down into bite-sized chunks. So little smaller reminders going out that, hey, this weekend we have some activities going on that the Rotary Club Ford are sponsoring, are having. So you'll see little tidbits like that. If you want to have a makeup, you can go and support that. Today, my boss, Minister Alkitis, is presenting at Rotary Club at West at noon today, talking about the budget. And so I'm wearing my shirt. So if you want to make up, you can please come to Poop Deck for that. As well as there are a few other activities that are going on within the club, such as Zoar, right? Such as a fair that we are likely partnering with. So if you want to come and volunteer for that. So the idea is to break down this big, hefty year-long calendar into bite-sized chunks. So there's no excuse anymore to say, I didn't remember, I didn't forget, I couldn't plan. You're getting a 2 weeks notice on every single event coming up. So come out and support all directors. So directors, we will be hitting you up to get more information from you. If something pops up randomly, so we can advertise it and make sure we give members that push. Also, something we did a while ago, and we're looking to bring back again, as we submit our monthly reports in terms of Club of the Month, we're looking to bring back a monthly newsletter as well, summarizing everything we've done for the month, again, to get members engaged, something you can share with potential members such that we all know what's going on and we all feel a part of the club. So look out for the announcements, and if there's any more ways you want us to help you to engage, please let us know.
Okay, thank you. We've been trying to get the calendar printed in the US, and I'm still having a challenge with that. So I'm happy to see that Secretary Kemi printed his. In the meantime, you could print it. And I'm trying to figure out what other means we can use to make sure that members follow the calendar, use it. Don't say you didn't get noticed, because everything, all the events have been documented and are there. So you can schedule your time and try to be engaged. All right, so we'll now take the raffle. Director Church, Tanisha, sorry, Rotarian Tanisha, are you doing the wheel or someone online? Okay.
Oh, screen.
Congratulations, PhD Karen. Okay, so the luck is turning. All right, now we'll stand as I invite Director Duran to do our final toast. All right, guys, the 5 minutes fellowship, and then you're free to go. Have the most wonderfully blessed day. Thank you. Thank you.